Yes.
Okay, here we go. Members of the Board of Trustees, Committee on Student Affairs and Special Programs, please respond present when you hear your name. Trustee Una Clark,
Present.
Trustee Sandra Wilkin,
Present.
Trustee Michael Arvanites,
Present.
Trustee Myra Linares Garcia,
Present.
Hugo Fernandez, faculty rep.
Present.
Great. Philip Pecorino is the faculty alternate. I don't know that he's joining us today. Alexia Christopher, the student rep. Welcome to the committee.
I don't think she's present today, but the alternate is.
Okay, yep, I see that. Shaza Hazaki is the student alternate. Welcome.
Thank you.
Great. And Trustee Picant, how are you?
Good,
So
how are
you have a quorum. Do you want me to go ahead and keep reading, Una?
No, we have a quorum.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
This public meeting of the Committee on Student Affairs and Special Programs is now called to order. On March 7, 2020, Governor Andrew Cuomo issued an executive order 202 declaring a state of emergency in response to COVID-19 outbreak. On March 13, 2020, Governor Cuomo issued executive order 202-1, which included suspension of law allowing for attendance of meetings telephonically or other similar services. Article 7 of the Public Officers Law to extend the necessary permits any public body to take such actions authorized by the law without permitting public in-person access to meetings and authorizing such meetings to be held remotely by conference call or similar service, provided that the public has ability to view or listen such proceedings and that such meetings are recorded for later transcribed. In accordance with the executive order, this board meeting is being held by via video conference with a live stream found on CUNY Board of Trustees website. We are testing the new closed captioning feature today, which you can see on the bottom of the screen. A copy of the calendar agenda is also available online at CUNY Board of Trustees website. Additional items may be added during the meeting. As a reminder, please mute your audio so that we can ensure that everyone can hear. I would like to ask the secretary to take a roll call of the attendance of members of the Chancellery.
Great. So members of the Chancellery, please respond present when you hear your name. Chancellor Felix Matos Rodriguez.
Present.
General Counsel and Senior Vice Chancellor for Legal Affairs, Derek Davis.
Present.
Interim Vice Chancellor Denise Maybank.
Present.
Great. President Jennifer Rabb.
Present.
Great. Dean of the School of Labor and Urban Studies, Dean Mancios.
Present.
Justin Sanchez, the co-chair of the School of Labor and Urban Studies on the Student Union.
Present.
Iriam Lopez from the Steering Committee at the School of Labor and Urban Studies Student Union.
Present.
Nicholas Pineda, Steering Committee from the School of Labor and Urban Studies Student Union. No? Okay. And Ian James, who's with Ian, I think I saw you join us.
Present.
Great. That's it. That's all I got.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Secretary. The first item on the agenda is the report of the Interim Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management. I now call on Interim Vice Chancellor Denise Maybank to provide a report.
Just point of order, Madam Chairwoman. We did not approve the minutes, and I'm wondering if we do that before the report.
My note didn't say that. Thank you. Then let's do that. May I ask for approval of the minutes of
June 8th.
June 8th?
So moved.
There a second?
Second, Linares Garcia.
Thank you very much. All right.
Do we
All
vote to
right, we will-
approve?
Hugo, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. We're trying to do the voting the way we do the standard board meetings, which is only, people are only going to comment if they are opposing or abstaining. And so those instructions were coming next on Una's script. So why don't we do the minutes? Una, just, I would add, you should move them, get a second, and then ask if anybody opposes or abstains.
Okay. May I have an approval of the meeting of June 7th, June 8th, 2020?
So moved.
So Hugo is a second, okay. So your script will show you we'll now vote, so.
We will now vote. Please respond or abstain or if you oppose. So we will only ask abstention and oppose if somebody disapproves.
Yes, just like the big board meeting. So does anybody have any? Okay, so you can announce your result.
Okay.
They're approved. So now you can go
They're
back
approved.
to your
All right.
script.
All right. Okay. May I just ask the Vice Chancellor to then just give her report? Vice Chancellor Maybank.
Thank you, Trustee Clark. I begin today by noting this is day 41 for me in my role at this my alma mater, and it has been a wonderful 41 days. I'm honored to share information today associated with actions and initiatives that have had or will have an impact on our students, student-related needs and services. I begin with mental health and well-being. As many of you may know, we had the opportunity to testify before the New York City Council Committees on Higher Education and Mental Health Disabilities and Addiction on October 16th regarding mental health services for our students. I was accompanied by Ryan Kameyer, University Director for Mental Health and Wellness, and Dr. Gerard Bryant, Director of Counseling Services at John Jay College. This opportunity provided an early and important education for me on what we are doing to support our students, and also allowed me to hear the testimony of some of our students regarding their experiences in seeking and receiving services. And in hearing that, we know that we are not able to do everything desired, but we can and will do better to ensure our students receive the services that are necessary. CARES Act funding, as you are aware, has also been distributed to our campuses and through the central office efforts to purchase certain tools that will allow us to stay connected with our students. Procurement has been working diligently to make sure that we get the resources that will allow us to connect to our international students and students out of state, to support our faculty and staff in understanding more about mental health needs and suicidal behavior, and to make sure that our clinicians are certified in telemental health. Regarding food insecurity and how our students are being supported in this area, you may be aware that on October 16th, the New York State Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance adopted an exemption and issued an administrative directive memorandum that recognizes students enrolled in qualified career and technical education programs of study eligible for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP. This new policy expands SNAP eligibility to thousands of our CUNY students enrolled in these programs. Additionally, our food pantries have expanded services to all of our students. You may know 17 operational food pantries exist with one grab and go program as well. A policy change has allowed any student from any campus to connect with a food pantry anywhere within the system. And that practice was already in place, but now it is official. And so people are made aware of this through our communications efforts, and that information is posted on the COVID-19 Student Continuity website. Additionally, funds through the Pantries Foundation at the amount of $320,000 are allowing our food pantries and campuses to distribute supermarket vouchers. And that allows a number of our students to go directly to stores and purchase the things that they are most likely to use to fulfill their needs at this time. Many of the schools are packaging groceries from their pantries and making those distributions available as well. Public safety has assisted several of the schools by distributing these pre-packaged bags as they are left at the guard stations for pickup. Most pantries that are open have reduced hours and require appointments to assure compliance with COVID restrictions, and that is being fulfilled. The New York City Human Resources Administration Emergency Food Assistance Program provides food and funding to 7 of our campuses, and we have pending applications to expand that number as well. We are working with Trinity Church in creating an opportunity for an additional 250 families to receive non-perishable food every 2 weeks. And we look forward to having that in play soon. We're working with other state and city entities that have expressed an interest in partnering to meet the needs of CUNY students and their families. And we hope that they will be able to take advantage of those services. The University Student Senate, as you are aware, has had a leadership transition, and Giovanni Picant, who is with us today, is now the chair of the University Student Senate and our Senate and our student trustee. She has identified student representatives to the committees of the board, and specifically, I recognize the new representative to this committee, Alexia Christopher, who is not with us today, but she is from Kingsborough Community College, and our alternate, Shaza Zaki from City College. The University Student Senate has distributed scholarships and awards to students, and I commend them on their $81,000 set of scholarships and awards and the additional distribution of $110,000 in COVID-19 emergency relief funding to 550 students. Thank you to our University Student Senate. And that concludes, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one really important thing. Our COVID testing. We have had the privilege of working in tandem with Senior Vice Chancellor Glenda Grace as we established a testing protocol and schedule for students living in our residence halls across the system. At this point, we've tested students over the weekend, and I know that there is a report that came in as we were beginning the meeting, so I'm sure I have more information, but just haven't digested it enough nor looked at the email specifically to tell you how many, but I know that we've begun that process. All student residents have access to free testing. Upon returning from Thanksgiving break, we will be engaged in a protocol that will allow us to test students every 2 weeks. And we'll be doing that on a random selection basis with 50% of students each time we test. So we are right in the middle of getting this started, and we look forward to being able to provide this service to our students in a meaningful way as they think about going home for the Thanksgiving break and upon returning, we'll make sure that they're continuing to be tested. Chairperson Clark, with that, I will conclude my remarks and stand available to respond to any questions.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions or comments?
Madam Chairwoman, I have a comment. Can I
Go ahead.
speak? Thanks.
Yep, sure.
I just wanted to congratulate you for your appointment, and I have shared that information with the Student Affairs Committee of the University Faculty Senate, and have suggested that they invite you and or your representatives to come and speak with them. They have many of your same concerns and are trying to do the same good work. So keep an eye out for that, and we look forward to seeing you there. I'm their liaison, and so I'd be attending as well. And I look forward to seeing you on Sunday at the USS meeting.
Thank you, Professor Fernandez. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Interim Vice Chancellor Maybank. Let's turn to items for voting today. Given that all board members are participating remotely via Zoom, we cannot see everyone at once. I will announce the resolutions and ask for members to respond only if you would like to abstain or oppose an item. Otherwise, your vote will be recorded as a yes vote. If you are voting no or abstaining, please state your name and vote. Additionally, if you wish to second an item or have any question, please state your name first, and the record will let you avoid speaking over one another. We will take up the following items for approval. Action item 2A, which is an approval for the minutes of June 8th, 2020. I think we already did that. I move for the approval of item 2A. Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? We will now vote. Please respond if you would, only if you want to abstain or oppose. Action item 2B, the policy calendar. We are going to now be going to item 2B1 for approval. A policy, a resolution to approve the CUNY School of Labor and Urban Studies establishment of a student activity fee. I now call on Vice Chancellor Maybank to provide the background for this item.
Thank you, Trustee Clark. Students at the CUNY School of Urban and Labor Studies held a referendum to establish an inaugural $25 student activity fee to become effective spring 2021. The referendum was held from Wednesday, October 14th to Monday, October 26th, at a time other than in conjunction with the student government elections. The vote on the referendum was 72 in favor and 0 opposed, that representing 23% of the eligible students voting in the referendum. The referendum received a 100% favorable vote. Dean Gregory Matzios of the CUNY School of Labor and Urban Studies and students representing the school's student union are here to give brief remarks and answer any additional questions the committee may have at this time. Dean Matzios.
Thank you. Thank you, Vice Chancellor Maybank and Trustee Clark. As the founding dean of the School of Labor and Urban Studies, I'm very happy and in fact, very proud to be supporting both the new SLU student union and its request for the adoption of a student activity fee. Our goal as a school is to promote civic engagement and to help develop the next generation of labor and union leaders. Of union and community leaders. And the establishment of the student union, as well as a student activity fee, is very consistent with those goals. Moreover, the union, the fee, and the disposition of the fee is going to be an important part of our students' experience. As was mentioned, there was the vote was passed unanimously with nearly a quarter of our students represented. Our students feel very strongly about that, as do our faculty and our administration. We have with us today two student representatives, and I'd want to give them a chance to say a few words if they'd like to. Justin Sanchez is a BA student in Urban and Community Studies and the co-chair of our student union. The second is Interim Lopez, an MA student in Labor Studies and Student Union Steering Committee representative. Justin, would you like to say a few words?
Dean, sure. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me, honorable members of the committee. My name is Justin Sanchez. I am a BA student in Urban and Community Studies. If all goes according to plan, I'll be graduating next semester. Outside of my role as a student and the co-chair of the student union, I'm also the director of external affairs for the Bronx Borough President. It has been my honor to lead the student body over these couple of months as we transitioned from in-person class to online class, and have continued that over these past couple of months. The majority of my students are older students, so it has been quite a transition for a lot of us. To give even bigger context, this is not the first time that we voted and passed the student activity fee. We did vote on it last semester. However, because of COVID, we never really got to push that forward. So the student activity fee is really going to give us as students a lot of leverage to complete a lot of the work that we want to do and set up the systems that we want to put in place so that the future generations of leaders and students can be successful at SLU. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I understand there's a second student there, so I think we'd like to hear both.
Miriam?
Sure. So thank you, everyone, again, for allowing us to participate in this meeting. It was quite a bit of a struggle this past semester to get this vote passed, just given the constrictions that we had with COVID. But with that, our student body really stepped up and again reaffirmed our commitment to this student activity fee. So, thank you, everyone, for all the great work. Justin, for all that you did last semester as well. And yeah, we look forward to being able to provide the students now in the school with the services that we can obtain from this student activity fee. So thank you.
Are there any questions or comments from members?
Trustee Piquant has a comment.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think this is really exciting to see, especially the School of Labor and Urban Studies, especially in these times right now. CUNY students, I must say, I'm very heartened to see many of them are even becoming even more civically engaged during these times and trying to figure out ways to make the university a better place, and also figure out ways they can be clever on their home campuses. The School of Labor and Urban Studies is very paramount to our advocacy at CUNY and for the university. So I'm excited to see all that they do, and USS is looking forward to working with you all.
Thank you.
I move for approval of of action item 2B-1. Do I have a second?
Second, Leonidas
Avenini,
Garcia.
second.
Now we will vote. Please only respond if you would like to abstain or to oppose. Hearing none, thank you very much. May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Wait a minute. I thought there were four other points here. I saw four different things on the agenda.
What are
And
they?
so the resolution, the SAF form addendum, the student union constitution, and the SAF change form. We were approving all four of those in one fell swoop, or we just approved the resolution SLU SAF.
That's what we're approving. The other items weren't sent to me.
Right, it's all part and parcel of the same
Okay,
activity. So
Got it.
those are support materials for the student activity fee.
Very good.
All that does is support the action that was taken.
All right.
Okay, so we're adjourned.
May
Thank
I have
you.
a motion?
Can somebody second the motion on the table?
Second. Arvanites, second.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Have a great holiday,
The
everybody.
meeting is adjourned. Have a great Thanksgiving all.
Thank you all.
And
Thank
stay